This is the Possible Care for Dogs. The podcast begins.
Welcome to a new episode of the Possible Care for Dogs podcast. In today's episode, we are exploring further German Wirehaired Pointer Health, essential best practices for a happy and healthy life.
The German Wirehaired Pointer, the GWP, they're really something else, aren't they? Bold, hardworking, incredibly loyal.
Definitely. And that drive they have.
Exactly. They're so eager to please and, well, just built for adventure. Our main goal today, really, is to unpack what it takes to keep these amazing dogs fit, happy, and, full of that zest for life they're famous for.
Right. So we've pulled together some really useful information for all you GWP lovers listening. This deep dive will hit on common health issues, nutrition, exercise, grooming the essentials.
And preventive care, too, of course, all tailored specifically for GWPs.
Think of it as your guide to giving your GWP the absolute best. Okay, let's jump right in. Health issues seem like a good place to start.
Good call. They're generally pretty robust dogs, but like any breed, they have certain things we need to watch out for. Hip dysplasia, for instance, that's a common one in larger breeds.
Yeah, GWPs are no exception there. And routine screening is important, right? But it's more than just screening, isn't it? What else should owners be doing?
Absolutely. Weight control is huge. Think about it. Extra weight puts so much stress on those hip joints.
Especially in such an active dog.
Precisely. That pressure can worsen any instability, speed up wear and tear. Basically, keeping them lean is really crucial for their comfort and mobility long term.
Makes total sense when you picture them moving. Okay, moving on. Eyes. That's another area for GWPs.
Yes, unfortunately, we do see things like cataracts and progressive retinal atrophy, PRA.
PRA, that's the one where their vision gradually goes.
That's right. The cells in the retina degenerate over time. Now, some veterinary research suggests routine screenings are really beneficial. We can't always prevent it, but catching it early
Helps you manage it better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Delay vision loss, maybe adapt their home environment so they can navigate more easily as things change. It gives you options.
So regular eye checks definitely add that to the list. Now, something maybe less obvious, hypothyroidism.
Yeah, an underactive thyroid, it can show up in a few ways. The thyroid controls metabolism, energy.
So if it's not working right,
You might see skin issues. Maybe the dog seems lethargic, less energetic, or gains weight without an obvious reason. The good thing is it's often manageable with medication once diagnosed.
and early detection helps there too.
Definitely. That's why getting their thyroid tested annually is a really smart move.
Okay. And last on our common issues list, those dreaded ear infections, especially for dogs that love water, right?
Oh, absolutely. GWPs have a couple of things going against them here. Those hairy ear canals, they trap moisture beautifully.
Creating a little swamp in there.
Kind of. A warm, humid place, perfect for bacteria or yeast. Plus, they often love swimming, so they're constantly getting that moisture in there.
So prevention is key.
Absolutely. Weekly ear cleaning and really making sure you dry those ears thoroughly after any swimming or baths. Super important.
Got it. That's a good rundown of the main health watchouts. Now, fuel. How do we feed these high-energy athletes?
Right, nutrition is vital. They're athletic, high-energy dogs, so they need a good quality, high-protein food. Generally, think about 2.5 to 3.5 cups a day.
Split into 2 meals.
Yeah, ideally. Dividing it helps maintain their energy levels more consistently throughout the day and aids muscle recovery after they've been active.
And with all that activity, joint support sounds like a good idea. What should people look for in food or maybe supplements?
Good point. Things like glucosamine and omega-3 fatty acids can be really helpful. Glucosamine supports cartilage health, the cushioning in the joints.
When omega-3s.
They have anti-inflammatory properties. So for active joints constantly under stress, that can really help manage inflammation and support long-term mobility. It's proactive.
What about allergies or sensitivities? Do GWPs get those often?
It's definitely something to keep in mind. Sometimes those stubborn skin problems or recurring ear infections we talked about can actually be linked back to food.
So it might not just be environmental.
Exactly. If you're seeing constant itching, redness, maybe tummy upset, or those ears just won't clear up, it's worth chatting with your vet. Maybe a food trial's needed.
Like grain-free or those special protein diets?
Yeah, sometimes a grain-free or even a hydrolyzed protein diet might be recommended. Hydrolyzed basically means the proteins are broken down so small the body is less likely to react. But definitely do that under vet guidance.
Makes sense. And we mentioned weight with hip dysplasia, but it's crucial overall, isn't it? Beyond just joints.
Oh, absolutely critical. There's research showing that keeping dogs lean, especially active working breeds like GWPs, reduces chronic inflammation and can actually help them live longer.
Wow, longer lifespan just from staying lean.
It seems so. Excess weight contributes to so many issues: heart strain, diabetes risk, you name it. Keeping them at an ideal weight just sets them up for better health all around, letting them enjoy that active life for as long as possible.
This is a good moment for you to like and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, definitely hit that button if you're finding this helpful. We've got lots more coming.
Okay, so we fueled them up. Now for the fun part, maybe. Exercise and play. This is where GWPs really come alive, right?
Oh, absolutely. This is core to their being. Their working heritage isn't just for show.
Definitely not couch potatoes. So
Yeah.
what are we talking realistically for daily activity?
Yeah, forget the couch. These guys need serious exercise. Think 90 to 120 minutes of vigorous activity every single day.
90 to 120 minutes. Wow. What kind of stuff counts?
Running, maybe biking with you, agility courses, scent tracking, things that really works their body and their brain. They're athletes, remember. Consistent workouts are essential.
And it's not just about running them ragged, is it? That mental side is huge too.
Exactly. Structured play is just as important as free running. Things like hunting drills, even simulated ones, or dock diving if you're near water. Many GWPs absolutely love water.
Advanced obedience too.
Yes. Keeps their mind engaged. They're smart dogs, thinkers. They get bored easily. Rotating toys helps, teaching new commands, puzzle feeders.
Like those treat dispensing toys.
Precisely. Anything that makes them problem solve. It prevents boredom, which, can lead to chewing or other behaviors you don't want.
So a tired GWP is a happy GWP, physically and mentally.
Got it. Okay, let's switch to grooming. That distinctive wiry coat needs some specific care, right?
It does. That coat is functional, protects them from weather, brambles, you name it. But it needs regular upkeep to work properly and not get matted.
So, brushing how often?
Usually 1 to 2 times a week is good. A slicker brush or maybe a grooming glove can get through that dense coat, remove loose hair, and stop tangles before they become mats.
And I've heard about hand stripping for wire-haired breeds. Is that necessary for GWPs?
It's definitely recommended, usually about 2 or 3 times a year. Hand stripping actually removes the dead outer layer of hair by hand or with a special tool.
How is that different from just clipping them?
Clipping just cuts the hair, which can make the coat softer over time and less weather resistant. Hand stripping encourages that proper coarse, wiry texture to grow back in. It maintains the coat's function.
Sounds like something you might need a pro for. Often, yes. Or at least someone experienced to show you how. It takes some technique.
Okay. And baths. They seem like they could get pretty muddy.
Oh, they can, but unless they've rolled in something truly awful, bathing every 6 to 8 weeks is usually enough. Too much bathing strips those natural oils they need for water resistance and skin health.
Use a dog shampoo, obviously.
Well, and don't forget ears and teeth. We mentioned weekly ear cleaning vital. And regular teeth brushing, ideally daily, but a few times a week at least, helps prevent gum disease and bigger health issues down the road.
Right. Okay, we've covered daily care pretty well. Let's talk about the vet partnership. Preventive care is key for long-term health.
Absolutely fundamental. Regular vet visits are non-negotiable. Annual checkups for adult GWPs or standard full physical exam catch things early.
And maybe more often for some.
Yeah, for senior dogs or dogs that are really active in sports, maybe hunting, going in twice a year is often a good idea. Just allows for closer monitoring of any subtle changes or potential strains.
And obviously keeping up with shots and parasite control, fleas, ticks, heartworm.
Cannot stress that enough. It protects them from so many serious preventable diseases. And then thinking about specific screenings for the breed.
Like the hips and eyes we talked about.
Exactly. Especially as they get older, say after age 5, it's wise to include hip evaluations, thyroid checks, and those eye exams in their routine care. Early detection just gives you so many more options for management.
You know, listening to all this, GWPs sound like they need a pretty specific type of owner and lifestyle.
They really do thrive best with someone who gets them. Experience helps. Someone who can provide consistent training, clear structure, and, well, meet that high need for activity we keep mentioning.
And socialization early on.
Crucial. Starting from puppyhood helps manage any potential stubbornness and ensures they're confident and well-behaved around new people, dogs, and simulations.
And that job-to-do aspect seems really important too.
It truly is. They were bred to work alongside people. Giving them tasks, daily training, dog sports like agility or nose work, even just scent games in the yard. It keeps them balanced physically and emotionally. They need that purpose.
It definitely sounds like a rewarding partnership, but you have to be prepared for the commitment.
Absolutely. They are incredibly rewarding, loyal dogs for the right person or family. That strong work ethic, that devotion it makes for an amazing bond if you can meet their needs.
So wrapping it all up, the keys to a healthy, happy GWP really boil down to being proactive with vet care, getting the nutrition right for their energy levels, and committing to that significant exercise and mental stimulation.
That's the heart of it. Understand the breed, meet their needs consistently, be aware of potential health issues, and you'll likely have a fantastic, long-lived companion.
Well, this has been a really thorough look at keeping German wire-haired pointers thriving. Hopefully this has been useful for everyone listening, especially current or potential GWP owners.
We'd love to hear your experiences too.
Definitely. Please share your comments with your thoughts, any questions you still have, suggestions, or your own stories about GWP health in the comment section. We always enjoy reading those. Have a beautiful day. Take care of your lovely doggies, and we'll see you on the next one.